Peace, 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 unity, love, light. How are you guys doing today? Peace, peace, peace. What's up, family, gang, tribe? Welcome to the Think Better, Little Better cast, and I am I. Thanks for coming in and joining me today on this beautiful, beautiful day. You call it Sunday. I call it my day. But today is May the 21st, May the 25th. And we're going to be reading from the language of letting go. And sorry I've been gone for a while. I've just had this transition. I have to move from one state to another state and, prepare myself for this new journey or this new part of the journey. And yeah, I'm excited about what's happening, because, I've, I've witnessed so much work for me, and then I've witnessed so much other stuff work for me, but you could I would think that I was thinking that it was not working for me, but everything that's working is working for you, right? It's always working out for you. Whether it's just for you to peep it or learn a lesson from it or whatever it is, it's always working out. But anywho, today, May 25th, 2025, I'm reading an excerpt from The Language of Letting Go. Today is May 25th, is loving ourselves unconditionally, right? Perfect message for a perfect day to start again. So here we go. It reads, love yourself into health and a good life of your own. Love yourself into relationships that work for you and the other person. Love yourself into peace, happiness, joy, success, and contentment. Love yourself. Love yourself into all that you always wanted. We can stop treating ourselves the way others treated us. If they behaved in less than healthy, desirable way. If we have learned to see ourselves critically, conditionally, and in a diminished and punishing way, it's time to stop. Other people treated us that way, but it's even worse to treat ourselves that way. Loving ourselves may seem foreign, even foolish at times. People may accuse us of being selfish. We don't have to believe them. People who love themselves are truly able to love others and let others love them. People who love themselves and hold themselves in high esteem are those who give the most, contribute the most, and love the most. How do we love ourselves? By forcing it at first, by faking it if necessary, by acting as if. By working as hard at loving and liking ourselves as we have at not liking ourselves. Explore what it means to love yourself. Do things for yourself that reflect compassionate, nurturing self-love. Embrace and love all of yourself, past, present, and future. Forgive yourself quickly and as often as necessary. Encourage yourself. Tell yourself good things about yourself. If we think and believe negative ideas, get them out in the open quickly and honestly so we can replace those beliefs with better ones. Pat yourself on the back when necessary. Discipline yourself when necessary. Ask for help, for time, ask for what you need. Sometimes give yourself treats. Do not treat yourself like a pack mule, always pushing and driving harder. Learn to be good to yourself. Choose behaviors with preferable consequences. Treating yourself well is one. Learn to stop your pain, even when that means making difficult decisions. Do not unnecessarily deprive yourself. Sometimes give yourself what you want just because you want it. Stop explaining and justifying yourself. When you make mistakes, let them go. We learn, we grow, and we learn some more. And through it all, we love ourselves. We work at it, then work at it some more. One day we'll wake up, look in the mirror, and find that loving ourselves has become habitual. We're now living with a person who gives and receives love because that person loves him or herself. Self love will take hold and become a guiding force in our life. In closing, today, I will work at loving myself. I will work as hard at loving myself as I have not liking myself. Help me to let go of self hate and behaviors that reflect not liking myself. Help me replace those with behaviors that reflect self love. Today, God within, help me hold myself in high self esteem. Help me know I'm lovable and capable of giving and receiving love. Ashe, Ashe, family, gang, tribe. Woo! Unconditional loving myself, right? Well, I learned what unconditionally loving other people was, so I put up with a lot of conditions in the vibration of love, right? I deal, so I had no conditions on the amount that I would love, right? Because even though conditions and situations come up, I don't love a person less than I love them, you know, when the situation and didn't come up, right? I can't love, dislike or not love a person because they have their own opinion about life. They have their own things happening in their life the way that it's happening for them to learn their certain lessons. Means I can't have um a dislike or a disagreement or anything. Unconditional means that I don't disagree with their situation or the way they feel about it, right? It just means that yes, I feel differently. My situation is different, but I'm I'm happy you have to have your experience in order to grow, right? I'm happy that if this experience comes to anybody else, whatever experience comes to you, I'm happy that you have to have that to grow. Whether you look at it as negative or positive or bad or good or whichever way, I think that's the unconditionality of it because it's the same way. Because now it's not because when I'm looking at myself, I had to realize that no matter what, no matter how, if I did stuff that I thought was stupid or wrong or whatever, I realized I had to have my back, right? 1000%. I unconditionally love myself for the shit that I don't even like, the shit that I do that I don't like doing. Even going to work, or work for somebody else, right? This is shit that I don't care to do, right? But it's being done in a matter of me understanding that, right now I have to take care of certain responsibilities, that doesn't require me to work for somebody else, but it requires me to have income coming in. So, I still have to love myself, even though I know that I I don't want to work for nobody else ever in my life again. I don't want to spend my time giving somebody my time for their money to build their empires. Even though I was banking it on, stacking up enough money to help build my empire. So, so yeah, but seeing this, understanding unconditional love is just that. It's unconditional. There is no condition that can happen or go on or whatever that would change the way that I love myself. Like I said, I might not like myself or might like some of the decisions I have made, but I can always improve on that. And loving myself and then making more loving decisions that I will like, right? In the same way with other people, I just love them because I love them. That was a feeling. That was it's not a feeling and an emotion, but it comes with love. But it's I don't know what it's a because I don't want to say attachment or like it's. I'm not stuck to them. It's like something. It's something in me, right? Like I'm trying to. I guess because what I'm trying to do is explain it from them, saying that they have something that draws me to them. But no, it's never that. I have something that draws them to me. and draws me to them, right? And they have something, but it's not for me to explain it, right? It's all about me. I unconditionally accept that I attract these people into my life for the lessons that which I learned. So yes, so thank you guys for coming in, and for being understanding and taking this tough to the next level, even if nobody's listening. I am. But yes, I'm back to posting. I'm back. We're gonna do more Think Better, Live Betters because I love you guys and I love myself, and I want to see this thing go on. I would like to see myself doing more of this character building and unconditional loving of everything in all. Thank you guys. Think better, live better. One who is in love with oneself and unifies with others in love in light and in love. So peace, unity, love, and light. Thank you guys. Peace, peace.